Alright, this is problem number 12 and 13 from your final review. We are using the quadratic formula to solve the equation. If necessary, round to the nearest hundredths. Remember, your quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. The first thing you need to do is, our equation is x squared minus 2 equals negative 3x. We need everything on the same side, so I'm going to add 3x to both sides. When I do that, I get x squared plus 3x minus 2 equals 0. And we need to figure out what a, b, and c equals. Remember, a is in front of x squared, b is in front of x, and c is your last number. So I have a equals 1, b equals 3, and c equals negative 2. Now before I plug it into that big giant equation over here, I'm going to find b squared minus 4ac. It makes your life literally so much easier, so do that. We're going to plug in b, so we're going to have 3 squared minus 4, a is 1, and c is negative 2. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so I have some more space. As I solve, if I square 3, I get 9. And then if I do negative 4 times 1 times negative 2, I get a positive 8. And when I add those together, I get 17. This whole number, you're going to end up plugging in underneath the square root. So I'm going to have x equals negative b. b was 3, so negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 17, all divided by 2 times a, which is 1, so 2 times 1. This is just negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 17 divided by 2. They want us to round to the nearest hundredth, so I'm going to actually type in the square root of 17 into my calculator. When I do that, I get 4.1. So this is going to be equals negative 3 plus or minus 4.1 divided by 2. Again, I'm going to zoom a little bit so I have some space. And we're going to break this equation into two parts. My first one's going to be negative 3 plus 4.1 divided by 2. My second one is going to be negative 3 minus 4.1 divided by 2. For the first one, we get 1.1 divided by 2. And when I do 1.1 divided by 2, I get 0.6. The second one, I'm just going to do my work up here. I get negative 7.1 divided by 2. And when I do negative 7.1 divided by 2, I get negative 3.6. Again, and that will be your final answer. The next one, we are still solving with the quadratic formula, which is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Again, we have to figure out what a, b, and c are. Everything's on the same side, so we can just figure out our variables. A equals negative 2, b equals negative 5, and c equals 5. I'm going to start by finding b squared minus 4ac. So I'm going to have negative 5 squared minus 4 times negative 2 times 5. When I square negative 5, I have 25. Negative 4 times negative 2 gives me a negative, or positive 8 times 5 is 40. So I have plus 40 here. So this whole thing, if I add it together, gives me 65. Again, I'm going to take that 65 and we're going to replace everything underneath my square root with it and plug in our other variables. So I have x equals negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 65 all over 2 times negative 2. That would really give me a positive 5 plus or minus, let's type in the square root of 65 which is 8.1, all divided by negative 4. Again, we're going to break that into two parts. Let's do one over here. X equals 5 plus 8.1 divided by 2. We'll solve that one and then we'll do the other one. If I do 5 plus 8.1, I get 13.1. And when I divide that by 2, I get 6.6 as my final answer. And then my second one, we're going to zoom out so I have a little more space. For my second one, we're going to do x equals 5 minus 8.1 divided by 2, which would be negative 3.1 divided by 2. And then we're going to type that into our calculator. And we get x equals negative 1.6 as our final answer. And those are your two solutions, solving using the quadratic formula. Again, if you didn't know how to complete the square before, you could use this instead.